Brody Mihocek exercises his free agency rights and leaves the club to go to Melbourne on a 2-year deal. Let's talk about it. So this is the reality of football, and when you follow a team closely enough, you see players you love move on, and you know I, I've watched Brody, since 2018, and I started this channel in 2019. So this channel has been around Mihocek and what he's done, for this football club. 5 consecutive years as our leading goal kicker. What is it? 267 goals, 159 games. He came to us as a defender, and we chuck him in the forward line. He wins a flag, and and now he's going to now he's off to Melbourne, and it sucks because he's, what is he, 32, 33, and you probably know that his time is up a little bit. And he needs to secure that bag, get that retirement fund, and he's getting paid chips at the Pies. And Melbourne are gonna give him the money that he deserves, and I'm all for that and stuff. But it it it's sad, man. It's sad when a favorite son leaves you, and they're, to us, where they're like heroes. They're superheroes. They're these footballers that we look up to every single week. We watch them play, we watch them kick goals, and we're cheering for them and stuff. I'm looking at a photo of him at the grand final in 2023. Nearly won us the 2018 grand final as well. He has had an incredible career. He was picked up as a 25-year-old defender, and now he leaves as a premiership forward. Um, it is absolutely, what he has done is absolutely incredible, and I wish him all the best for his future.
I just knew if I come in, everyone would make me feel welcome, and I knew if I played my part, I could get a few goals. I mean, I only just turned down in the forward line, so I'm happy to be kicking goals.
Now, that is the bad. The good is that we have signed Jamie Elliott on a 2-year contract extension, which is absolutely huge. I didn't want to make a video about that previously because it wouldn't have been a big video. I wanted to wait until we knew what was happening with Checkers. So we signed Jamie Elliott on a 2-year contract extension, and that is absolutely incredible. We went from 425,000, shit, I'm still crying, 425K in 2 years to 650. So we up it by nearly 200,000. And you probably couldn't keep on. We knew you can't keep all these 30-year-olds, and it's going to be just as sad when the 30-year-olds retire next year. But it's not even a retiring for Checkers. It's moving on to another club. I think that's what breaks my heart the most. But it is what it is, and we got Jamie for another 2 years. But now what I do love, and looking at it as a glass half full sort of thing, is that Charlie West is going to be getting games. Jack Buller is going to be getting games at this football club. Now, I don't think Jack Buller and Charlie West are going to be in the same team at the same time. There's no hope of that, depending on what happens with Mason Cox as well. But you still got McStay in the wings. You got Membry there. If McStay can play just as a forward, just as a not generate. What did I say? Generational forward. Just as a plain forward, no ruck work, no defensive work like he has been for the last 8 weeks. You play him as a forward, as a key forward, like you were playing Mihocek. Then you have Membry. Then you have one of Charlie West or Jack Buller. I think that's going to be absolutely huge. And sometimes, not I'm not saying that I'm going to use an analogy that I usually always use. Sometimes you got to cut dead leaves off plants for flowers to bloom. Or for new life to happen. I'm not saying Brody Mihocek is a dead leaf, but you sort of cut that off, and then Charlie West can bloom, or Jack Buller can bloom, or Dan McStay can bloom. So from every negative of players leaving, there is a positive that comes from it. And he's going to have a great end of his career at Melbourne, and Collingwood are going to be great, moving on from him and having the next batch of forwards come through. So obviously it's going to be a little bit of a new look forward line next season. It's not going to change too much because Bobby Hill's coming back. Jamie Elliott's there for another 2 years. Yes, Brody Mihocek won't be there, and we won't have the triple M's anymore, unfortunately. There's no triple M's. The big 3 M's, they're not going to be there. But like I said, it gives
it gives a bit more purpose and a bit more fight to Charlie West and Buller when he comes to the club, because they know now that if they play well, bang, they're gonna get into the seniors. And I want Charlie West in there. I want him dominating. I want West to be the next Logan Morris. You know what I mean? So I think we're in a really good position. As much as this Brody Mihocek, leaving us just is saddening and it hurts. We are going to be in a bit of a better position for it. Look, there's not really much else to say. I just wanted to get my feelings out about it, have a little bit of a cry on camera, and really wish Brody Mihocek all the best at Melbourne. Um, it's going to be different. Playing for Melbourne's going to be different from playing for Collingwood. But just wishing him all the best in his career, and we'll see you at the big freeze, buddy. Let me know your thoughts down below. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets, and until next time, double shackers. We'll swoop you all later.